Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Not the most accurate pass. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That is good alertness. Yamal powering forward here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's being urged to shoot. Real, and the shot! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Yaya Toure.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yaya Toure. Shifted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal is herring after that one. Zanetti. Very nicely done. Zanetti crosses. Thuram tries to clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gullit is flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Takes a shot! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And we have our very first corner. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass. Yamal looking to run onto it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Yaya Toure. Gullit. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
There will be
and that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! There was to be only one outcome. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
So that was the first
well, Peter,
half.
I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Ronaldo chasing after it. And it's Belletti. Crosses it into the area. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Off the post. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball's gone astray. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Toure, who's set up one goal so far. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, the defence proved infallible. Chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Serginho. Nicely shaped cross. And it's hoisted clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Hernes, who crossed in early. Nesta tries to clear. And that's a simple one for the keeper. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Xavi Alonso looking tidy in possession here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Serginho. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
8,
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ribéry, that's a shade optimistic. Ferdinand gets good distance on it. Another throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. So what can they make of this? Always onto this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson going full tilt down the left. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Nakata. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribéry. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. Van Nistelrooy for Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Gullit. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Osimhen. And this is Gullit. And it's Yaya Toure. Nesta. Belletti. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ribéry. Belletti tries to play it through. Ribéry.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Zanetti. Oh, delightful ball. And we're done. Chelsea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please turn to the
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take. But these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to...
He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Over to the other side.
OK, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Roberto Carlos. Xabi Alonso concedes a free kick for that. Xabi Alonso gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the counter is on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's the throw. And he's forced to go back. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Yaya Toure. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Into the channel. Oh, that's a fine interception. This is their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Van Basten! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Darren Fletcher.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 30 minutes gone. Yaya Toure. Hernes. Played into space out wide. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Yaya Toure. Knocks it out wide. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zanetti tries to pass it through. Yamal. He's being urged to shoot. Flash, a terrific header. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Basten chasing after it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Big chance, corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, sweet feet. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. So their fourth corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. There will be a throw-in. That's tidy. In towards the back stick. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now he's got space here. Serginho gets into a good position. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Ronaldo.
turn to their benches.
Gullit.
2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Just about up to the hour now. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Early ball. Chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
He has found the way through, and that is expertly dealt with. And now the breakaway. Van Nistelrooy, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can run onto that, and this is Ribéry, just the goalkeeper to beat. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Dida did just about enough to come out on big header, and he hits the net. Do not write them off. Back they come. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Ribéry. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Here comes the corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Bergomi can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. Oh, good take in a good area. Yamal. Now here's the delivery.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Can they find an extra gear here? Conte. Passing nice and neat. And that's it. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Raul. Played back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Van Nistelrooy. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Gerrard.
Into extra time we go.
Jamal.
Chelsea
Number
displayed
6,
great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Number 18, Messi.
Vieira.
Number 4, Rafinha. Substitution.
Belletti. And it's Vieira. And it's Robertson. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's a lucky 7th corner. Oh, the clearance is short. Vieira. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, well timed. Zanetti. Nesta. Lofted upfield. And he's worked it through. That's it for the first period of extra time.
And now, please turn
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte, showing good feet. It's a promising position. Ribéry. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance, surely! And that was very necessary. Oh, that's neat. Tries to play it through. And this is Kante. And that has been clubbed away. Ball's gone out of play. Conte. That's Vieira. And it's Robertson. Very nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, decent chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Osimhen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
They came, they saw, and
So
they
there
were
it is.
sent packing.
What struck you most about
Thank
that?
you, everyone,
That is
for
a
your support
superb
today.
win.
It
This
was
is one of
more
those
than just
games
our
where
front
the
men.
result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. No, that's been intercepted. Nesta cuts out the pass. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
That's good play.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. Zanetti producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yaya Toure.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That is good alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal, it's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, they've got it again. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it.
Bullet! Goal! Manchester United! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Van Basten is firing after that one.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And they win it back again. And they're back on the ball again. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's... tries a shot! Just off target. Corner number 2 then. Hoeneß plays it short. Bullet! Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Dida punts it upfield. Now it's Yamal. Gullit does well to get it back. And it's Zanetti. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Toure calmly anticipates. Alonso. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. Nesta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Gullit. They want to be quick to recover this. Has another go! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this
And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Gullit. Back into the middle. He's found a way past. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Oh, really well played.
Yaya Toure. Out to the right. Played back in. Gullit is onto this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Belletti. And here's Xabi Alonso. Real chance here. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit. Number 8.
Zanetti attempts a clearance.
Coming on the field. Number
Chelsea
20.
are looking to go forward now.
Number 45.
And he's managed to get free.
Number 15. Guti.
Not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. Ibrahimovic. Serginho. And it's Xabi Alonso. 60 minutes played. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Guti. That's good running with the ball. In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Roberto Carlos. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Rafinha.
Oh, lovely feeding. Is such a good mover. Now, what about this cross? Guti gets a foot in here. And it's Yaya Toure. Chelsea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Osimhen being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Chelsea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Osimhen, Guti, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Osimhen.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ribéry. Oh, well measured. Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Searching pass he's played there. Look at this, and the shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time for a change in
Yamal.
personnel. Yamal
Coming
being
on the
applauded
field
off here,
is
having made a
number
sizable
16,
contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Ferdinand. For Nesta. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Rafinha. That's very neat. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely feet. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. There will be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure, spread it left. 2 minutes to be added on. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.